Hey everyone, Mel here again. I've had a couple people asking me if I would do a video on my Nether city that is in the server I play on and am staff on. And so I thought I'd finally get around to actually doing that. So I'm here on mcskyblock.com server, which is predominantly a Skyblock server, but also has SkyGrid and an event and minigame area. So if you wanted to go see the city that I built, first off, it's in the Nether. There's a faster way to get to it than trying to walk to it, although you can actually take the rail systems there. There's one that starts at the 00 in the Nether and will go all the way to GhastStone, which is the name of the city. But a faster way to do it, if you can, is to simply get yourself one of these, an ender pearl, and go to the Nether. And I have chat still on, but it's basically almost invisible, it's so see-through. So you go through the Nether, and we're going to pretend this isn't my Nether portal, or pretend it's yours. And you get your lovely ender pearl, and you simply would type /warp, so W-A-R-P, and then space, and then my name, which is Bimulus, so B-I-M-U-L-O-U-S, just like that. Then you hit enter, and you will magically be transported to the center of my city. This is just a quick, easy way to get there. Now there's two parts to my city that most people know about. There's the actual city, which is just kind of decorative, artsy, fun, like just awesome that exists period on a Skyblock server. And then there's the shopping part, which you can get to from here. So to get to the shopping area, once you do it, your warp, you can simply open these trapdoors. And if you aren't on fly, which I was, drop down, be courteous and shut them if you like. And then you just follow this, which I'm going to lag some just because there's so much lava. I actually have a very fast computer and whatnot, but this just kind of happens no matter what to almost everybody, simply because it's on a server and it always kind of trips out when you go over that much lava for whatever reason. So you follow this pathway, lagging all the way. Oh god, that sounds horrible. There's a gas somewhere. So it's not so bad once you get above ground, honestly. So we're here. And go up, open one of the little things, hop out, and you are instantly at the shopping center of GhastStone. And yeah, chunks aren't loading, unfortunately. They do that around here. It's just the way it is. It'll load eventually though. So this is the main building for shopping. I'll fly around it so you can see better. And you can kind of see right now, like you could see for a split second there before chunks loaded, that there's a good bit of villagers, but it's not like completely packed right now. And that's because they recently had a villager cleansing where all villagers 30 days older got killed just because there were so many on the server. But this is all done up nice and cool. These shops I think are being redecorated, and so they're not open right now. These are the mini shops around it. And there's like one over here. It's actually a really well built up shopping area. Some of the things I have out front are, I keep free eggs here. All you gotta do is just come up and click it and free egg. Yeah, so that's a nice little perk of being around here. There's stoves to use, well, furnaces. Public nether portal, which will take you out. Ender chest in case you need it. But let's look around more over at, there's the city. There's a random gas flying around. So over here, we have the Death Maze. The Death Maze was built for entertainment only, and it's quite pretty actually once it loads. Hold on. Let's get it to load. And then we'll fly above and you can see how really pretty it actually is. It's huge. As far as giant lava death mazes go, it was probably a bit big. But come on, chunks, load. There we go. Almost there. Almost there. There we go. And now, well, it's starting to actually get out of even my vision field, but you can kind of see now just how big it is. It's huge. The walls are all made out of lava. In the center, there's just like a little grassy room. I think, is that a block missing? Hold on. I need to fix that. I'm pretty sure I did that at some point and forgot to replace it. It's usually the case. What the heck? Alright, let's fix that. So yeah, there's cookies inside for winners, but the downside is once you actually get in to the winner's square, you have to get yourself back out. But it is fun. There's an ender chest over here for you to drop your items off so you don't die. Have a quick look-see. Everything's 2x2. The difficult part is not catching on fire, not figuring out the maze. The maze is very simple. I made sure it was really easy. It's just avoiding the sides of the lava that become precarious. So, the city itself is over here. And once we get the chunks loaded, you'll be able to see that. There's the front gates. Oh, come on, chunks. Unfortunately, like, everything is like this sometimes for me. I think it's just because stuff doesn't load unless I'm in the area with it for me. So, I don't have my chunk loading set to be extremely far out. So yeah, it's a little weird looking, but it's got a pretty front. Like, the front is entirely glass with glowstone. I'm gonna see if making the render distance a little bit more will help. There we go, that helps a little bit. At least we can see farther out. But this is the city. It's legit. It was not creative moded. I pretty much spent weeks upon weeks making and cooking cobble, and then, or yeah, I don't know, or actually like silk touching smooth stone from a smooth stone generator even, and then turning it into circle stone and creating this. It was supposed to be, the idea was a jungle city over lava, so it turned out decent, really. But yeah, most of all these blocks were placed by me. Most. I say most because I did have helpers, but for the most part, all of the original structures, probably about 80% my time spent placing blocks. It took about 3 months or so to complete the outlines and bases of everything. And then when it was opened up, people came in and they built their homes here. And you have all these really awesome, cool homes. A lot of them are from other staff members. Like, this is actually the owner's home. Fanatic D himself built this. Yeah, see, there you go. Little sign. It's a cute hut. It was made ages ago. And there's a lot of moderators and admins that hang out here, but it's just because it's a cool little place to build stuff. This is the main town hall type building. And it's basically just inside of it, if I can actually get this thing to cooperate. Inside we have a bank, you know, which is completely full of all sorts of goodies that we use for the place. There's some sides to the bank for spots for tellers and such, but I haven't replaced anything lately since the cleansing, so I need to do that sooner than later. We have a little chicken farm here as well as the one over in the shopping center. A cow. Usually these two pens are filled with yellow and red sheep for making glass, because you can use yellow and red wool for glass in the custom recipe on the server. I'll normally have like 50 sheep in each. And, you know, if somebody who's a member of the city or whatnot that we know needs it, I'll lend it out to them and let them come in and share them all. Here is our melon farm. It's not that big, but it works. Just click it, and then boom, free melons. So if you come by and you're like starving and you're like, I need food, you can always come get some free melons. And we always keep the dispensers here stocked. There's like cocoa beans and melons and sugar cane. They grow here. On the second floor, if I can get it up there, which you can just take the ladders. This needs replacing, but I'm on creative, so I can do this. This we have your little farm for nether wart, which is always useful. Here we have a farm for potatoes. Apparently I'm going to drop a stack of potatoes for some reason. I should fix that. Alright. Now, this isn't the most efficient way to do this, I'm aware, but it's actually mostly just here for people to come around and like flip the lever and get all the food for free if they need it. And carrots, of course. Yeah. The water pushes all of the food down, and then they can just take it at the collection bin down here. We have the same thing over here, little Cactus Farm. Normally up here I would have sheep, but I haven't replaced them yet. This is where we keep all the rainbow colored sheeps, like every color in the rainbow here for people to shear. We have more houses over here. In the back of the city, there's a spleef game. It's hardly ever used, but it's really pretty. It's got like 3 layers. Or is it 3 or 4 layers? 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. Okay, I'm sorry, I thought it was 3. So, oops, falling in lava. 4 layers. The lava is making me lag. 4 layers of spleef. Back there we have a fail boat of a once was blaze spawner that has been just griefed the fuck out of. Oh, I need to have it all rolled back. It's a mess back here. It's not under any protection, which is why that happened. It was some random blaze spawners back there that was built into a grinder, but it was never protected on the server. All of the city is protected, so people can't randomly come in and mess stuff up. I mean, you have to be under the protection to mess with it. Here, if I can stop flying for a second, this takes you to the other blaze farm. It's another blaze grinder over here. Apparently there's pigmen. It's a bit of a walk, but over here the city has 2 separate blaze grinders that can be used. One on either side. They're really simple and awesome. They're made off of the template of one of the more famous ones that's out there. So you just, there's the crusher. Well, first you hit reset. Your blazes come down. This crushes them. And then after a few seconds, and it's taking forever, I know. Oh, that one died. It must have gotten hit before it came down. But normally they won't die. Normally it takes you one hit away from dying. Let's try this one. Might be more over here. But yeah, it pushes them down in like this. Alright, let's try it now. We got 3 of them. Maybe this time it'll work. Let's see here. This is a nice way to get experience because blaze give more experience than regular mobs, and you get tripping out blaze rods. There. So you can use these to like walk down and grab the blaze rods. So it's essentially a free experience and free blaze rod grinder down here for people. So that's that. And then the only other interesting thing we have here that I built more recently is back here we have a bunch of shops. More shops for people. But here is kind of like my pride and joy. I recently created the game called Ghast Hockey, which is essentially, it could be soccer or hockey really, but I like hockey better, so I call it Ghast Hockey. You have 2 teams, red and blue. We got fire and ice representing here. And the teams load up on one end to the other. You go up here, and then the team comes around here. It's taking a little while to load, but that's okay. I don't think there's anything in these. Before game, these dispensers are stocked, and you would hit the button, and you get either a blue leather or a red leather hat to wear, so people know what, you know, side of the game you're on, what team you're on. And then one of our lovely admins or mods would come around and take one of these awesome little doohickeys, go inside like so, and the teams, well, we clear out the pigment obviously first, but the teams would stack on either of these corners here depending on which side, and then the person in charge of the game releases the ghast. And the ghast is OP'd for everyone, so they can't kill it by accident, because no one wants to kill the ghast. It's a pain. So yeah, then you basically, with your body, hit the ghast like so, or you can smack it. Either way works. And the idea is to get it inside the goal. And when the ghast gets in the goal, the lights light up, and that signifies a point. And on larger games where there's like 10-20 people playing, usually it's just whoever gets the first goal wins, because this does not seem complicated, but I promise you, you get a bunch of people in here and this is like the most difficult thing you've ever seen to try and do this. Actually, it's a lot harder than it looks. So yeah, people do this, they play it, and then whoever scores the set amount of goals fastest wins, and we congratulate the winners. And usually if it's me, I kill pigmen off and on here, and I have a little prize fund box, and I give out gold for free from pigmen I've killed for the winners, and booby prizes of gold also to the losers, because I'm nice like that. So yeah, this is the city. This is pretty much everything that you've seen, and it's mostly all legit, and it's a cool place on the server to come visit. And if you need to do any like shopping and pretty much any goods you're looking for are probably going to be sold somewhere here. So yeah, if you come to the server and you ever feel like stopping by and seeing the place in person, we'd be super happy for you to come visit. I hope you enjoyed checking out my city that I built with my friends, and yeah, see you guys next time.